you mentioned briefly having a YouTube manager. I've never actually met anyone who's had a YouTube manager, at least the YouTubers that I've talked to. So, how did you know when to get a YouTube manager? Was it part of the Daryl Eves course?
No, no. I
Oh.
think having the regular meetings that they had, so he gave a lesson, he unlocked a video, and then you had, a Discord group. I think it's changed right now, but anyway, you have that talk, and they talking back and forth and meeting other YouTubers. I went to conferences and things like that,
Hmm.
but the reason I wanted a manager is because I found coaching keeps you accountable and keeps you
Mm.
high level and thinking about strategically and also learning strategies and trying them with that support. And so we we got a manager that we had for a year. We fired him. He tried to take over our channel, and he didn't. Part of his role was to get us products and also get us sponsors, and he didn't get one in a whole year. I used to do that, and I got lots of products for free, and at that point, that's what we were looking for, and, I got some sponsors, and we didn't get any with him. He did help us get more
Hmm.
organized and get into a good habits, but, that was a crazy experience, but we got another
Wait, wait, wait. So, if you don't mind me asking, he tried to take over your YouTube channel? How did that happen?
Yeah, so we had him as a manager and everything on the channel, right? And, um,
Hmm.
we had been talking about getting an operating agreement, getting our LLC and everything, and so I had gone on
Hmm.
to the website where the documents when I uploaded our LLC, our paperwork, it wasn't an LLC, and I
Hmm.
kept talking to him about filing that company, that LLC paperwork, and he just didn't do it. Just it wasn't going anywhere, and one day I logged in and I saw that there was
Hmm.
LLC paperwork,
Oh.
and he had written his name in it. He
Oh.
was a owner of the channel according to that, and I was furious,
Hmm.
and he also tried to have us sign away 20% of our whole channel, which is crazy because he didn't deserve 20%, and
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed with his work as far as, like, following up on things, and it was almost like he became a slave driver. He wanted us to work harder and harder and harder. It got more and more stressful, but
Hmm.
once I found that evidence, then I was like, "That is it. We gotta get rid of this guy. He's,
Hmm.
he should have been honest and said, 'I wanna put myself in the LLC,' and, like, we have to approve it, right? You can't just add yourself in the and add the paperwork."
Right.
That was a
That's
crazy,
crazy.
crazy discovery. I was very shocked.
So after that experience, you got another YouTube manager, right?
Yeah.
Was it harder to get another YouTube manager after that? Were you a lot more cautious, or did you do like a full background check? Or
No, because this guy didn't want a percentage, he worked differently. And
oh,
my
gotcha.
advice would be, like, don't get a manager, get a coach.
Oh,
Because
okay.
a manager will, like, handle all these things for you. I know there are people like, Cara Loren, I think she's a lifestyle blogger or a lifestyle, influencer, and I asked her, she actually, her sister lived next door to me, and one time she was visiting,
Mm.
and it was kind of obnoxious. I felt kind of obnoxious asking her, but I actually, like, said, "Hey, I'm just curious about managers. Do you have a manager?" Because she's huge, right? And I don't wanna
Mhm.
interrupt her privacy, but she did answer that question that she did, and they were based in New York City. They were an agency that handled all of her brand deals and everything, and the volume she was doing, that made sense. But for a
Mhm.
lot of people, it doesn't. And they were legit, like, with employees and, office and everything. But no, I wasn't scared because, we went to flat fees. We didn't do percentage of everything.
Oh, gotcha.
Um, and so we just paid per month, and first, every week we had a session with him, and then we applied what he taught us, and then came back the next week. And so, no, I had a good reputation. I didn't feel like anything, but today, I would get a coach, and it's kinda similar. He was kind of more of a coach style, and that's what I think is important. And
Mhm.
he even said, "I don't wanna become a slave driver. I don't want the incentive to try to push you so I make more money," that he could just
Yeah.
he knew how much he was gonna make, so, and I think we had him for about a year also.
Yeah. So you'd recommend a coach, someone who maybe like holds you accountable, but not someone who handles all of the brand deals. You kind of handle all the brand deals yourself.
Yeah, I mean, there are people I know that, train someone to get brand deals for them, and they pay
Hmm.
that person a percentage plus a hourly rate. So they have a pitching rate where they pay them to pitch. So, like, maybe it's 10 or I don't know how much it is an hour, $20 an hour, $10 an hour, somewhere on there.
Hmm.
And then on top of it, when they land a brand deal, if she does it, then she also pays her a percentage of that brand deal. And so they have both, a hybrid model, but she only focuses on brand deals.
Gotcha.
I think that with a coach or a manager, we should focus on direction, strategy, improving the content,
Mm.
organizing things, and getting it in a habit of, like, we didn't ever have we had meetings, but they were kind of sloppy. But after we had these guys, we would like meet every single week for an hour to go over what's working, what's not working, what we want to focus on, new things we've heard in the industry or saw that YouTube's doing that we want to incorporate. And that didn't happen so much in the beginning. We were just, what should we make a video about and writing the script. And now we're like, okay, what are you working on? What's your video for the week? And helping, being more up kind of overview and being the CEO of our business more.
Cool. Well, that is great insight. Again, like I mentioned, I haven't talked to any YouTubers that have had a manager. So I think our viewers and listeners will find that very helpful to them.
I wish
Kind of
someone had
know
told me.
what to look
I
for.
really
Yeah.
wanted to I wish I didn't go into it so blindly. I thought what he was
Yeah.
doing was normal. I didn't know. It took me a while
Hmm.
to go, "Huh." But I am glad for what we learned from that.